Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna dive into the topic of typical standard American diet. When I think about typical American diet, I think about highly processed foods, a lot of added sugar, sodium, high fat. So basically I think about burgers and fries, all of that McDonald's, tacos, pizza, all of those sugary carbonated drinks, and fast food, because America invented fast food. The US doesn't have a traditional cuisine because it's a very diverse country and a country of immigrants. So it's basically a combination of a lot of different things. And it's quite a young country too. There's no typical historical American food, as far as I know. So today I will watch a couple of American and Russian YouTube videos about people getting their groceries and cooking their meals and what their typical diet looks like. And we're gonna compare those cuisines. I will tell you about typical Russian food that I ate growing up. Also feel free to tell me in the comments, what did you eat and what was the typical diet for you? So the biggest stereotype, or not really a stereotype, about America is that there's a lot of fast food and everyone eats it on a daily basis. For sure, fast food plays a huge role in the typical American diet. It brings convenience, it's literally in the title, it's fast food. A lot of saturated fats and obviously comes with some sugary carbonated drink. And that food brings convenience, but it definitely lacks the nutrients. And they don't actually cook those burgers there. They just pull out the frozen patty, they fry it, put it in the bun, and this is the burger. So it's very processed, high in fat, not healthy. And for sure, portion sizes in the US tend to be so much bigger than portion sizes in other countries. But I'm aware that not everyone eats like that, and there's still people who eat their vegan, gluten-free diet, and people who cook their meals and actually eat a balanced diet. The key to a healthy diet is moderation. And also I've heard that in different states, there are different dishes that are typical for the state. Let me know if it's a real thing and like how much of that typical meal of the state do people actually eat, or it's more like a tourist thing. Now I'm going to watch a channel called Dougherty Does It. My guilty pleasure to watch a channel of a mom of 11 or something crazy like that. Basically moms with a lot of children. For me is something interesting, and I feel like it might be interesting for other people too. I'm not doing this to purely hate on this woman in particular. I'm just gonna watch what a typical American diet looks like. So let's watch it. Let's see what she puts in her children's lunches actually. So you can see there are a lot of lunch boxes. So there's like 11 children in this family. Most of them are adopted. So the fact that she has a triangular size containers specifically made for pizza, it just says it all, because I have never seen such a container. She can give pizza like for lunch for her children is crazy to me. Because for me, pizza is like a birthday party food. It's not actually something that like I would eat for lunch randomly. So I see celery sticks, but honestly, I wouldn't eat a celery stick. Not sure that children eat them, but I don't know, maybe they do. So there's, it's either a sauce for them or like a jelly. I see pouches of juice, I see water, and some sugary sport drinks for some kids. I'm watching it on mute because I will talk over it. Yeah. I'm not judging her though. It's just what they used to, right? It's just what people used to eat. I guess for breakfast they're getting waffles, they're getting bacon, probably eggs for that too. So fried meat, a lot of bread, Yeah, that's what we love for breakfast, right? No, actually good food. Let's skip some part. I see like a cheese string that she gave her children with their lunches. What else will she give them? She gave some of them yogurt, and now she just gives her children chips for lunch. Chips. Like, and I have seen her other videos before, so it's an everyday thing. Like every day she gives them chips for lunch. And that's crazy for me because like chips it's a snack. It's a snack that on a rare occasion, like it's not something you eat every day. You're not supposed to feed your kids that. Like anything that is fried basically is super bad for you. I guess that this is dinner, and I don't know what this is. I feel like it could be like a casserole. So she cooks something in a crock pot, which is not bad though. So there are potatoes. They don't have a lot of nutrients, but I support the potato, honestly. There is an onion. I support an onion. And there are canned tomatoes. Diced tomatoes. That's good. That's good. Corn. Oh my god. Is it like a taco? Is it like a taco thing? I don't know what that is. I feel like there's meat also in there. It's not bad. It's like, it's something. She will show us a breakfast board. So there are waffles. There are berries. I support berries. Don't really support the waffle. No, there are a lot of waffles. So I guess each kid will eat the whole round thing of a waffle, which is a lot. So let's watch a lunch for children. Zucchini bread.
For lunch, I packed them a sandwich, carrots, chips,
Good enough.
drink, clementine, and Gatorade.
Sandwich with chips.
Happy meal for their after-school snack.
After school snack is McDonald's?
Dinner, I made busy day soup
I don't know what that is. A busy day soup?
and Caesar salad.
That's not as bad though. I've seen worse. A soup. Do Americans eat soup?
My 11 kids ate today.
I don't know.
For breakfast, they had
Next video.
cheesy scrambled
Breakfast.
eggs with sausage links.
Cheesy scrambled eggs, sausage links. Sausages? Processed food. Not very good, but okay.
Berries and toast.
But berries toast. Very American.
Packed them
For lunch, children get burgers and fries. That's crazy. After school snack is like crackers with sausage and like cheese and cookies. That's not very good. Chicken fajitas. I think it's Mexican food, right? So as I said, America has a very diverse like food situation. Chicken fajitas, not as bad. Yeah, I look at the color of the cheese and I want to scream. Like, it's yellow. It's not supposed to be yellow. Like, I haven't seen a lot of cheeses like that. I've only seen a cheese this color in the videos of American people.
for dessert.
I don't know what a Twinkie is, but I look at the color and that's so much coloring. There's so much food coloring in this. And yeah, I'm not sure that's a good dessert.
Today,
I will watch another one.
I made them
Breakfast, there's donuts, there's cupcakes. That's just that every video that I'm watching is like a cheat. It's something that you can have occasionally, but not like every day. Every day is something like bacon, sausage, burger, fries, donuts. It's crazy. It's too much. There's no whole grains, there's not a lot of veggies though. I hardly ever seen a salad. I don't know what this is.
pots with mac and cheese.
I guess there's hot dogs or something. So they grilled sausages and mac and cheese. I didn't say a word about mac and cheese because I forgot it exists. Cheese, it's a highly processed, high in sodium situation. It's not, you're not supposed to add cheese to every single thing you eat. Watermelon is good. I would love a watermelon. Steaks for dinner. Yeah, you just ate a grilled sausage for lunch and now you add in a grilled steak for dinner. Oh my god.
Porterhouse with mushrooms, salt potatoes, mac salad, potato salad.
What is a mac salad? I don't want to know. What is a cookie cake? What is a cookie cake? Is it just a gigantic cookie? Let's watch another one. I love this. Bagels. Bagels with cherries. So they basically just had bread with cherries.
For lunch, they had chicken nuggets with
Chicken nuggets, another very processed and very fried food.
tater tots and orange slices.
I'm not sure what is tater slice. There's a lot of foods that I just don't know what there are, but anyways.
I set out some afternoon snacks by the
Afternoon snack is chips. Again, like every video has like chips, fries, burger, steak. I don't know. I want to stop watching this. Cheese again. Every meal has cheese. Garlic bread. Like I wouldn't want a bread with something that already has macaronis. But I don't know. Not very bad. It could have been worse, but it's quite bad though. I found a shorts about a meal plan, and that's where we gonna rock. Basically, typical American food is bread with bread, pizza, burger. That is sad. Basically, what's bad about this food? It's highly processed. It's high in fat. And not the healthy fats like an avocado or in a nut, but just unhealthy ones, which is like fried stuff. The amount of cheese there is crazy. Everything is fried. There are no whole grains in this. So on the contrary, let's watch a Russian YouTuber, a Russian mother of 10 children. And we're gonna see what she feeds her kids. Before watching the Russian YouTuber, I will show you a daily ration for women 1654. I'm not sure why these ages, but okay. So breakfast is oatmeal boiled with milk or with butter and yeah. Then one egg, one fried egg, tea with sugar, and a bun. Second breakfast. I'm not sure why they have second breakfast in here, but anyways, also tea and a sandwich with cheese. For lunch, they have a borscht. So let's stop here. It's a typical Russian soup. So Russian diet, it's full of soup. It's full of soup and whole grains. This soup in particular is a beet soup. So ingredients are potatoes, beets, carrot, onion, cabbage, for some reason beans, but I don't remember borscht having beans. Then oil and sour cream, but it also has meat. It's supposed to have meat. Boiled meat, I guess it's here for some reason. Then boiled rice, a salad that consists of cabbage, carrot, onion, and then again oil, and tea. For a midnight snack, I'm not sure how to translate this, but just let's say snack. It's fruits with cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is very huge thing in Russia though. Dinner is fried fish, baked potatoes, salad, and a compote. So that is a drink that is typically a boiled dried fruit. Don't remember the last time when I had this, but I would say it's pretty accurate-ish. For some reason, before sleeping, it says kefir, which is a dairy product. So let's finally watch a video. She's making something. I don't know what she's making. It's something baked. So we see as she cutting salad, cucumber, tomato, and greenery, actually some green stuff. Dill and onion, I think. Then they're baking. Oh, it's an Easter cake. They're baking Easter cakes. As I've said before, she shows a soup. So they're having soup for lunch. Then let's go to the groceries. What do we see here? I see milk, a lot of different milks, kefir. People actually eat that shit. Then cottage cheese, then yogurt. Those are also cottage cheese wrapped in chocolate thingies. Then we have a lot of meat. Those are cheeses. There are also vegetables. There is a cabbage. There are eggs. So I found a part where she shows breakfast. So there are boiled eggs, boiled, not fried. Then oatmeal, boiled with milk. Cheese and butter with bread. Yeah, she adds some butter in the porridge. It's avocado, it's salad, and like an omelette situation. Yeah, it's just a food for her. She doesn't eat the same thing as kids. Next, we're gonna have a lunch. So I see that there are potatoes being cut. There's meat with tomatoes. Then there's boiling potatoes. Oh, strawberries. I feel like I didn't show enough of the Russian diet. Typical Russian breakfast would be a porridge, probably oatmeal, or like a rice porridge, or there also can be like a wheat porridge. So any kind of whole grain boiled either in milk or in water. Then you add butter to it. You add something else, like maybe a fruit and honey, maybe nuts. For lunch, typically there would be a soup. You can add rice to the soup, you can add some like macaronis, then it can also be a borscht, it could be a shi, which is, but I feel like it's the same thing as borscht, but just without beets. So shi is the soup with cabbage. It could be a beef broth soup or it can be chicken broth soup. I would say like meatballs or some sort of cutlets are a typical thing. And it's usually like a cutlet and like a mashed potato or boiled rice or boiled buckwheat. And let's stop here because buckwheat is honestly my favorite thing. Buckwheat is everything. I eat buckwheat a lot. Typically buckwheat is brown. You can still buy green one, but I don't think it tastes the same. I feel like as a Russian, there's only 4 types of food you can have with meat. And it's buckwheat, rice, macaroni, potatoes, and that's all. And a salad, usually like tomato cucumber salad, but anything that you have, I would say that's what I had like most of the time when I was growing up. For breakfast, something like an oatmeal. I am a little bit lactose intolerant, so oatmeal boiled with water, not with milk. Then for lunch, it's a soup. It's always a soup for lunch. It could be any soup, they all taste the same. I still hate soups, honestly. Not a cream soup though. Then for dinner, I think it's usually, it could be baked meat, it could be baked fish, it could be fried meat of fish. Again, with one of the 4, with buckwheat. My ultimate choice is buckwheat. Could be with rice, could be with mashed potatoes, could be with macaronis. So I would say usually like pieces of chicken with like buckwheat, and that's a meal. Like for me, pizza is something you have if someone is having a birthday or you just feel like you need a treat. Like it's not something I would typically have. A burger is something very American for me, and it's not something I would typically go for. For breakfast, it can also be like a pancake, a Russian pancake. They're thinner and they're usually with sour cream. Cottage cheese pancakes. This is my ultimate favorite thing. Cottage cheese pancakes. They are made out of cottage cheese. I make them myself all the time here in Georgia. Cottage cheese, 1 egg, a little bit of flour. You fry them. They're amazing. Not a typical breakfast food though, because cottage cheese is expensive. And Russian cuisine is not about expensive. It's about cheap, convenient. Not convenient in American way, like fast food convenient, but just because potatoes, they grow on your garden, like something that you can easily access, I would say. And filling. Like this food will fill you and will give you energy. Something like what I've just mentioned is what you will be served in school or in a school camp or in a hospital or in kindergarten too. This video really sounds like I'm hating on American food, but I'm questioning American food choices. There are a lot of people who eat their healthy, balanced meals, and you can eat a healthy diet in the US, but it's just much easier and much more convenient and much more acceptable though. I wonder how people feed their children. So do children get like pizza burger situation? I didn't mean to hate on American food though. I just hated on specific, typical American food. And Russian food. It's also not as perfect. Russian traditional meal plan would be focused on soups and stews. And it will have like hearty meals with grains, with root vegetables. Portion sizes in Russia, obviously smaller than in the US. I feel like anywhere in the world, portion sizes are smaller than in the US. Fresh produce, it plays an important part, and it's usually a seasonal thing. So usually people would somehow get those vegetables that are grown on their own garden or their like grandparents' garden or something like that. So that plays a huge part. I feel like this video gets too long, so let's give it a conclusion. All diets, they're all valid. Like all people are valid with their own diets. Your dietary choices usually wouldn't depend on a country, but a country and a typical diet for its country plays an important part. I just wanna put a grain of salt in this video so you would think about your dietary choices. Eat your buckwheat, eat your veggies, and remember to like, subscribe, and get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your donations. I very much need them. Bye. See you in the next very interesting video.